Floridar or Pronoundar, every pony. This says BronyDan. It's not original, but hey, you try coming up with originality these days. Well, folks, here we are at last. We are at the finale of Season 6 of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. I said we are now at the finale of Season 6. You're just saying that. No, honestly, I am reviewing it now. Don't listen to him, he's just trying to get us back in. No, look, I'll prove it. Look, we start off the episode with Twilight, Starlight, and Spike sorting out some old books into Twilight's reference section, wherever that is.
After all you've done for me, this is the least I can do. Oh, please, I haven't done that much.
Well, you're not wrong there, Twilight. Hey, he actually is reviewing the finale. Right, come on, go. Hey. Come on, get in. This is to wear him back again. Why is this review so late? You mother!
Spike? What's that?
Postman Pat,
So Postmayor Dirtbee gives Starlight Glimmer a letter which is an invitation from the ponies of her old village to attend the sunset celebration. Considering she's just a copy of Sunset Shimmer, that's like rubbing salt in a wound. So she arrives at the village where they give her what should be a realistic reaction to her being there, but it turns out to be a dream as Princess Luna shows up.
I have been helped time and time again by 6 very special ponies. They helped me overcome my past. You are fortunate to have them as friends. I suggest you share your concerns with them.
I'm afraid to go back to the village for the celebration. But why, darling? You went back to apologize. They accepted.
Admittedly, it was incredibly rushed due to poor writing, but they accepted it. So Twilight suggests Starlight bring a friend with her. And it turns out to be Trixie.
I was talking about me.
Yeah, but you don't get shipped as much as they do. At last, they're really at the village, where here, it's the other extreme, where they all seem to want her opinion and guidance. Are we sure these guys don't have Stockholm Syndrome? So they flee and head back to Ponyville, where the main 6 seem to be acting strangely, as if they've never met her. Kinda sounds like members of the community now that I think about it.
Twilight? Hello?
What do you want? Twilight's very busy.
Spike, I really need to speak with her.
But nobody can see the Great Oz. Nobody's ever seen the Great Oz. Even I've never seen him.
That night, after another nightmare, Starlight gets another visit from Princess Luna. However, this time it's to ask for her help as we learn about the strange behavior.
Be careful who you trust. You'll need all the help you can find. The changelings have returned.
Princess Luna!
So after waking up and confirming that this is the real Trixie, they both head into the castle to assess the situation.
Queen Chrysalis!
Now report.
Everything here is going according to plan.
Wait. That's the voice we're giving the changelings.
We've replaced the 6 ponies and their dragon and have taken control of the castle.
Okay. So now we know what David Beckham does in his spare time when he's not playing football. I would like to go and wreak terror all over Equestria, but Victoria's got another fashion show coming up this weekend. It's one of the downsides of being married to a Spice Girl. So Chrysalis has managed to come up with a plan to conquer Equestria. Hopefully it's more thought out than the last one, as Starlight and Trixie decide that the best thing to do would be to go to the Crystal Empire and get help from Cadance.
That way we...
There's no help coming from the Crystal Empire.
Yep, we have the return of Thorax, who tells them that Cadance, Shining Armor, and Flurry Heart have been captured. Okay, I may not be the biggest fan of Flurry Heart, but if someone is actually willing to kidnap a baby and hold it prisoner, then they're just pure evil.
There has to be some pony else who can handle this.
There is no pony else. Every pony with powerful magic is already gone.
If only we had a god of chaos or something, you know, like a creature who could warp reality and save everyone by just blinking.
Well, isn't this quite the combination of secondary characters?
Thank you, Discord. So Discord decides to help save the girls. Well, I say girls.
They took Fluttershy?
Yes.
Where?
So he teleports them to where they've taken them, the Changeling Kingdom.
I'd hoped to never see that place again.
However, Discord feels confused as he meant to teleport them into the hive itself, so being Discord, he's not going to listen to anyone when they suggest actually thinking of a plan.
For Fluttershy!
Don't worry, I'll figure this out eventually. Thorax explains that only changeling magic can work within the kingdom, since Chrysalis has a throne carved out from a stone that can absorb magic. How convenient they were able to find that in the middle of the Outland. How do you think they realised that that was its function in the first place? So Starlight decides the best plan is to destroy the throne itself if they wish to use their magic to save the princesses. So they head off and manage to sneak into the kingdom, where it makes me think like it's some kind of living organism.
It's a changeling hive. It shifts and changes like we do, and we're the only ones who can navigate it. It's total chaos.
However, as they travel further into the kingdom, Starlight confesses to having no idea how to destroy the throne, and Thorax admits they're lost.
While I would love to sit around chit-chatting about feeding and not feeding, I have a Fluttershy to save.
But of course, this draws the changelings to them. However, they are able to escape them with the aid of Trixie's smoke bombs and Thorax disguised as Trixie.
2 of the changelings didn't go with the rest.
Oh, with an intruder in the hive, they went to protect the queen.
So after they manage to get to the throne room, Discord offers himself as a distraction to get the guards away from the entrance. However...
We're probably all changelings. You shouldn't rescue any of us. Unless you think maybe one of us might be the real Fluttershy.
How does it feel, Disco, to be on the receiving end for once? However, he manages to escape and leads the group onwards. But being able to know that he's a fake, Trixie sacrifices herself in order to buy Starlight and Thorax more time to get to the throne. When you play the Game of Thrones, you win, or you get cocooned by evil bug ponies.
One little pony all by herself.
That's unnatural. That is just, that is not how the body is meant to be contorted. And I'm double jointed.
You won't get away with this.
I already have.
God, that is the one phrase in media that just drives me insane. It's just so cliched. But of course, Chrysalis deduces that it is actually Thorax as Starlight tries to destroy the throne.
Thorax left the hive and made a friend. He shared love, and now he doesn't need to feed. You don't have to live your lives starving all the time.
But Chrysalis doesn't listen as she decides to drain the love from Thorax until Starlight tells him to just give it to her, which results in Thorax completely changing form, and I like it.
This is what happens when you give love freely instead of taking it.
So all the changelings share their love, thus destroying the throne and the hive, as they all evolve into similar designs to Thorax. Oh, and everyone's saved as well. There's just one thing missing. Oh yeah, her.
There is no revenge you could ever conceive of that will come close to what I will exact upon you one day, Starlight Glimmer.
I just need to give birth to another species of changelings and then wait for them to grow up, which will take a couple of years, and then assign them to a different rank and position, so that's going to take some time as well. But aside from all that, I'll be back. So now that the changelings are all good, Starlight suggests they all go back to her village and join in the Sunset Festival, thus bringing Season 6 to a close. Oh wait, hang on. This is a season finale, and we haven't had a song. Alright, let's just admit it right now. This is by far the worst season finale we've ever had. I'm joking. Honestly, I think this is, for me, the second best finale we've had. While I will admit that I'm still not that big of a fan of Starlight Glimmer, it was nice to see the show managing to redeem her character by making her the hero and coming to terms that sometimes you have to be a leader even if you don't feel right for it. I especially enjoyed the banter between Trixie and Discord. I'm surprised they haven't done a friendship forever with the two of them yet. I suppose my only gripe was that we never really got an explanation on how the Changelings were able to successfully replace everyone in such a short amount of time, but I'm willing to let it pass for what is essentially a fantastic way to end the season. Besides, it's better than what we got last time. Speaking of which, what are my thoughts on Season 6 as a whole? Well, this for me has been the second weakest season so far. Oh, don't get me wrong, we have gotten some really good episodes, most of which came towards the end, but sometimes I just felt the writing and story ideas haven't been that much engaging. Josh Haber, I'm sure, is a nice enough guy, but I don't think he was the best choice to take over as head writer for the series. But the biggest problem for me has been Starlight Glimmer. I get what they were trying to do with her, but when you already have Sunset Shimmer and you see how well her redemption was handled, Starlight just feels like an unnecessary add-on. I wouldn't say her being a part of the show is as bad as, say, Kachansky in Red Dwarf, since Starlight is at least likable, but her arc in the season just doesn't feel that fulfilled. Her redemption was handled poorly in the beginning anyway, and since she only appeared in not even half the series, she just doesn't leave that much of an impact. It certainly has been a rocky season to say the least. But hey, it could be worse. It could have been like Series 6 of Doctor Who. Well, this is BronyDan saying, Nostar. Keep tuning in though for more reviews coming up.